think we have few lucky ones who could make it to this particular venue on time, beating a lot of traffic. Sorry, I also got late, but I think we are addressing a very interesting audience out here, where we have mix of enterprise customers and also the value-added resellers or the channel partners. So, when this topic came to us in terms of, what should be the topic, I think the ask of the day is in terms of cloud computing, how cloud is changing the entire IT paradigm. And I thought I'll also stick to the presentation in terms of how, we are seeing the cloud and how we are embracing the cloud, and how we are making the enterprise customers embrace the cloud along with our services. So just to give you a little introduction about Werks Iron Mountain data centers. Werks as an organization, we are about 2 decades old organization into the data center business. We are now formally part of Iron Mountain Group. So Iron Mountain Group, as you all know, is a large Fortune 500 company into various activities for your record management, for the data management. They are also into asset lifecycle management. Way back in 2013, they started data center division, and in the recent acquisition about 3 years back, Werks and Iron Mountain formed a joint venture, and right now we are operating in India as a Iron Mountain Werks joint venture company. We have 6 data centers as of now in India, from where we are offering the services, and we are the most pragmatically growing data center organization in India. So we are catering to all the micro markets like Hyderabad, Bangalore, Noida, Pune, and Mumbai. So we have presence across all these locations, and we plan to come up with the various edge sites also in different parts of the country. Apart from the core business of co-location, we also have a huge portfolio of services where we are talking about managed services, interconnection services, security and compliance services. As far as cloud is concerned, I think we had a very different strategy. Today, if you see any cloud operator, either we would be talking about KVM or VMware or organically grown cloud services. When we started, we looked at the enterprise ask, and the enterprise ask was in terms of simplicity, in terms of the complete solution stack which can be given. And I think we then started our journey in terms of which is the best suited environment. HCI, we saw that as an opportunity, and in HCI we saw Nutanix as a front runner in terms of the HCI adoption. So we started our journey of cloud along with Nutanix on cloud. So we are providing Nutanix-based services on cloud, and that's where we differentiate, because it's a single platform by which we can offer hybrid multi-cloud management services to our customers. We started with multiple nodes, so it's not only that we have presence in Mumbai, we have presence across multiple cities. So we have our cloud node present in Mumbai, we have our cloud pod which is there in Pune, and we also have a cloud pod in Noida. So these are the 3 availability zones that we are operating. So it's a complete suite of services where we can provide primary disaster recovery, we can provide cloud on-ramp services, we can provide scalability to the cloud, we can provide disaster recovery. So all those use cases are possible as far as the cloud is concerned on Nutanix. Also, there is a lot of professional services which come into play, because during your journey towards the cloud, I think main issue is in terms of how fast you can do, how reliably you can do. And that's where I think our expertise coupled with Nutanix overall availability offers a very unique proposition to the customers, where we can not only bring all the workloads to our data center or to on our cloud much fast, but we can also deploy multiple things at a given point in time. So rapid scalability, automation, simplified management and flexibility is something that we can offer to the customers, and it is all, there are libraries of 250 plus patterns which is available, where you can have your pattern also mapped, and we can easily migrate it to on the cloud. And on top of it, you have a self-service dashboard, so that you can also monitor and manage your own instance on the cloud. What we intend to do is in terms of enable the business outcome with the cloud. And you would see that, what are the various use cases that we have, worked, all innovative use cases that we have worked. Basically, just to give you an overview, we try to improve the agility of the customer, reduce the cost, and manage the risk for the customer. Now, just to give you an example, how are we doing it for various customers? These are some of the, the adoption of cloud, how we navigated various use cases. Predictive analysis of cancer and diabetics, much in demand. Artificial intelligence, people are talking about it. There is a healthcare company called as Dhanush Healthcare, which we are working with. A very unique organization, a very small organization who is working on those particular parameters. Monitoring the real-time pollution through IoT sensors. This is the Pollution Control Board of India. So, we are working along with the Pollution Control Board of India to maintain the real-time pollution which is there in the city. You would have seen various billboards today, electronic billboards, which tell you how much is the carbon right now in the city at that particular point in time. So this is being facilitated by us. Sorry. Better financial models. There is a company in Hyderabad, Kapil IT, wherein they are providing services to chit fund organizations and also to microfinance. Now, in microfinance also, they want to see the they want to have a predictiveness in terms of what would be the ROI, or how the delinquency ratio will be there. So they are also using various financial models for ensuring that their loan repayment is higher in the micro finance segment as well. So there are various use cases, and today you talk about any problem. I think we are working along with the customers to offer them a cloud platform which can help them grow faster. Cloud adoption, I think all of us would agree, as partners, as enablers of IT, we would all agree that today, you can't avoid cloud. There has to be some kind of a cloud portion. There's cloud adoption which is happening. And India has a unique proposition. In India, we have people who have already adopted to the cloud, and they are coming back from the cloud also. So there is a cloud repatriation which also is happening. So we are seeing an interesting mix of customers adopting the cloud and moving away from the cloud and going to the private cloud. And that's where the data center, which is sitting on the edge, where you can provide various cloud services on ramp, as well as you can offer your private cloud services or offer the managed services for the customer co-location, is in a best position to offer you a hybrid environment, a controlled hybrid environment. And that's where we come into play, where our Cloud Connect services, we can connect to any public cloud with your private setup or your co-located setup in our data center, and provide entire security services and give you a complete solution end to end. What is in it for mix of customers? So we have enterprise customers. Enterprise customers today are looking for their journey towards cloud. We can help them simplify that journey. We can help in terms of taking away the pains and offering them the simplicity to migrate to the cloud. There are ISVs. Today there are a lot of ideas which are coming to the ISVs, and they are wanting to associate with a cloud operator. And the basic ask or the basic need is that a provider who can provide them the scale and also can provide a flexibility. is what they're looking at. So for independent software vendors, we are ensuring that we are providing complete cloud platform services wherein they can have complete flexibility and they can scale on demand. So this is what is our proposition to ISVs. And to the solution providers or the partners, we have the proposition that you can, today there is a change in the pattern of the buying behavior of the customer. Nobody is buying the hardware, they're consuming the hardware. So you can be in that cycle of consumption and you can offer the services to them. Can you, this is my phone. Yeah, this was actually my mobile, and there is alarm which was going on. So he was also perplexed. So everybody was looking at him, but he was not owning the phone. So from a reseller perspective, it is important to understand that if you sell the cloud services, it will be more beneficial for you rather than providing a system integration services, selling the hardware. It would always be better that you provide a cloud services, because you will be able to take care of the managed services. You will be able to control the consumption of the customer, and you will be able to benefit from the consumption of the customer rather than only the buying pattern of the customer. So there is in it for all of us as a cloud provider, as a partner, as a system integrator, as enterprise customers, as software vendors. So this is what is our proposition to the customers. And we not only help in terms of migrating, but also in terms of monetization, modernization, and build a complete proposition to the customers. So with this, I think, this was the allotted time to us, and I just wanted to cover as to what is our cloud story, what we are offering to the customers, and how it is beneficial to our partners. Any query that you have, I think we are present outside. You can reach out to us. We'll be more than happy to get engaged and discuss with you. Thanks a lot. I can take the questions. I think the people are still, overcoming the fatigue of the travel. Thanks a lot.